He stood tall and unwavering, every word he uttered echoing with centuries of royal legacy and paternal determination. In a time when monarchs often remain diplomatically silent, King Felipe VI of Spain has shattered expectations with a bold and thunderous declaration that has left his nation and the world captivated. At the heart of his impassioned address was not politics or ceremony, but his daughter, the future Queen of Spain, Princess Leonor. This rare and deeply personal moment from King Felipe VI wasn't just another royal statement. It was a defining roar from a father and a monarch. His tone was not simply formal. It carried the unmistakable edge of protectiveness, a profound sense of duty, and a message that resonated far beyond the walls of Zarzuela Palace. The king's fierce devotion to Princess Leonor, who has grown under the watchful eyes of the nation and international media alike, sent ripples through the monarchy, political corridors, and even everyday Spanish homes. King Felipe's voice was firm. He didn't mince words. "Leonor is ready," he declared, "and I will protect her at all costs." Those words were not delivered in a vacuum. They came in the context of rising public scrutiny, political instability, and a generational shift that places more weight on Princess Leonor's young shoulders than ever before. As she prepares for the future as Spain's first queen regnant in centuries, the pressure on her has been immense, and the king knows it. Observers were stunned not only by the emotional depth of Felipe's declaration but by the deliberate force behind it. This wasn't just a father talking about his daughter. This was a monarch signaling a powerful transition, a symbolic handing of the torch, but only when the time is right. In the meantime, he made it abundantly clear, he will stand as a shield between his daughter and any who might wish her harm or misjudge her readiness. The timing of the statement is significant. Spain is undergoing seismic shifts, socially, politically, and culturally. The monarchy, once seen as an unshakable institution, has faced criticism and skepticism in recent years. Amid calls for transparency and reform, King Felipe has carefully steered the crown with integrity and modernity. Yet, nothing he has said in the past matches the emotional charge of his recent statements about Princess Leonor. "She has my values, and she has the strength of Spain in her heart," Felipe affirmed. "She does not falter." That line alone carried monumental weight. For royal historians, it echoed the voices of monarchs past, those who stood on the cusp of war, revolution, or renewal. For the Spanish people, it was a reassurance that their monarchy was not some fragile relic, but a living institution preparing its future with thoughtfulness and fierce loyalty. Princess Leonor, who only recently completed her military training at the General Military Academy in Zaragoza, has been forging a quiet but potent path toward leadership. She has remained poised under pressure, always composed in public, her every movement scrutinized and interpreted. Yet through it all, she has demonstrated wisdom far beyond her years. The king's words now cast those efforts in a new light, not just as rehearsals for royal duty, but as the groundwork for her inevitable rise. What truly touched the public was how personal Felipe's speech was. There was no scripted coldness or detached formality. Instead, it felt like an unfiltered glimpse into the heart of a man who carries the crown, and the burden, of Spain. He spoke not just as a king, but as a father watching his daughter take steps into the harsh glare of history. The backdrop to all of this is Queen Letizia, Leonor's mother, who has also played an essential yet often understated role in shaping the future queen. While Felipe's words stole the spotlight, many analysts noted that the unity between the king and queen has been one of the monarchy's strongest assets during these turbulent times. Letizia, herself a former journalist and strong public speaker, has instilled in Leonor a sense of purpose and precision that is now clearly visible. From the moment she turned 18, Leonor's public role has expanded rapidly. The princess has not only taken part in ceremonial duties but has also addressed national audiences with a calm authority that belies her youth. She is not merely learning how to be queen, she is becoming a symbol of national continuity. Yet even symbols need protection, and that is where King Felipe's statement becomes revolutionary. In a world where royal families are often left at the mercy of scandal, media speculation, and public backlash, Felipe's decision to publicly defend his daughter, and by extension, the future of the Spanish crown, sends a message of unity and unbreakable resolve. The reactions have been extraordinary. Social media platforms in Spain lit up with hashtags supporting both the king and Princess Leonor. Political commentators, usually reserved in their views on royalty, acknowledge the depth of feeling behind the king's words. Citizens across the country, from Madrid to Seville, expressed a newfound respect for the royal family's transparent emotions and protective instincts. What this moment also clarifies is that Leonor is not entering this next phase of her royal journey alone. Behind her stands a monarch willing to fight with words, actions, and presence. King Felipe has long been known for his diplomatic finesse and calm demeanor, but this speech revealed a fire within him that few had seen before. A fire fueled by love, legacy, and the sheer weight of history. With Princess Leonor preparing to take more significant steps in representing Spain internationally, including solo appearances and leadership responsibilities, her father's words will likely remain a guiding force. The path ahead will not be easy. It is lined with centuries of expectation, tradition, and, inevitably, resistance. But Leonor's position is clearer than ever. She is not only the future queen, she is the present hope of a nation that is learning to trust in its monarchy once again. Philippe's passionate stance may also signal a broader shift in royal communications. In a time when monarchies around the world are re-evaluating their roles, his willingness to speak so personally may set a precedent for transparency and emotional truth in royal leadership. It is not just about ceremony anymore, it is about connection. The king has offered the Spanish people a deeply human view of the monarchy, flawed, emotional, protective, and proud. Princess Leonor now steps forward with a nation watching, a crown awaiting, and a father's voice echoing behind her, a voice that said, without apology, that she will never be alone in her journey. And as Spain watches the dawn of a new royal chapter unfold, one question lingers in the hearts of millions. Can Princess Leonor live up to the legacy her father so passionately vowed to protect, and will the world be ready to witness the rise of a queen forged in both royal tradition and unwavering love? Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Your voice matters. Be part of this royal journey.